bring this year these reading adventures. Hi guys, how are you today? Like I said, for some of you, happy Friday, and for some of you guys, happy Saturday. So glad you're here. Hey, Ariana. Hey, Adrian. I'm working on getting my comments on my phone so I can see you guys. Here it is. Comes in a little slow. Hi, Mom, Morgan, Sarah, Yukino. Hey, Kendall. All right, how you guys doing? How you guys doing? Like I said, for some of you guys, happy Friday. For some of you guys, happy Saturday. You already know my question. What have you guys been doing? What have you been doing today? Talk to me. What have you been doing? Talk to me. What have you guys been doing today? You tried to help your mom build a treadmill. Wow, that seems pretty cool. You lost track of time. You thought it was Saturday. Nope. Come back over here. It's Friday. It's not Saturday. Let's see. And good morning. Yes, you're right. Good morning for you guys. It's night for us, but good morning for you all. Good morning. You know, it's chapter book day. Hey, Max, how are you? Hi, guys. So my shirt says, if I back up, maybe you guys can see it. Books bring imagination to life. And the reason that I have on this shirt is because you guys already know that we're going to be reading a Magic Treehouse book. And you already know, since it's a Magic Treehouse, it's not real. It's fiction. And that is about the imagination. The author of this book is Mary Pope Osborne. So this is from her imagination. What do you have in your imagination? What can you create? What can you share with us like she did? Rena and Noah, good morning to you guys. Good morning, Rena and Noah. Let's see, Sarah and Yukino, you went for a walk yesterday, 4.5 miles. So I'm going to tell you what happened to me. I decided that I wanted to go and do my walk, and I probably was only walking for about 2 minutes. And then it was just like whoosh. And I said, man, I really want to walk. So I didn't immediately turn around. I walked a little bit more, and I was hoping that maybe the rain was going to stop. It didn't. So I ended up turning around and coming back home. But I did want to walk. But 4.5 miles, that's really good. Rena and Noah, what have you guys been up to? Happy Saturday to you. This is book 2. What are you saying, Kendall? You said book 1, book 2. We're about to read number 2. Magic Treehouse, book number 2. The Night at Dawn. What do we already know about these characters? What do you remember as we get ready to read this book? What do you already know? What do you know about them? Tell me one thing. It'd be wonderful if each of you would tell me one thing that you already know about these 2 characters from us reading book 1, Dinosaurs Before Dawn. Tell me something. Drawing pictures of your Beyblades. I'd like to see your pictures. I'm waiting just a little bit to see if you guys are going to tell me something. Tell me. You guys caught dragonflies. You know, we haven't had a lot of dragonflies. I remember catching dragonflies when I was a child. I don't see them that much anymore. Makes me think back. Happiness. Yes, Annie is adventurous. What about Jack? Thank you, Kendall. What about Jack? What do you guys? Annie is brave. Thank you, Adrian. What about Jack? Who's older? What does Jack like? Tell me those things. Because as we get ready to read the next book, you guys should be thinking about these things in your mind also. What do you know? What do you remember? What can you expect as you go into this next book? Jack likes books. Jack is cautious. He's like, wait, maybe we shouldn't. Stop. Annie likes animals. Yes. Jack likes real stuff. Yes. Jack is older. Yeah, there he goes. Yes. Bring it in. All right. So we're going to go into this. The night at dawn. When you guys think about nights, what do you think about? What do you visualize when you think about a night? Now, this is night K, Night. So it's not talking about nighttime. It's talking about this night that we see here. One thing we already know, there's going to be a part of the book where the knight is going to have Jack and Annie on his horse. We already know this is going to happen. You think of a castle. Very good. What else? What else? The Night at Dawn, Mary Pope Osborne. And you guys know, we're just going to do one chapter, The Dark Woods. Ooh, visualize being in the woods at nighttime. When you visualize, what do you hear? What do you see? What do you smell? What might you touch? What could you taste? Tell me the things. Night in the woods. How does that feel? Let's start with that. Visualize what it would feel like if you were to go into the woods when it's dark. What do you feel? I feel chilly. Hi, Miss Porter. Okay, King of Prince. You think of King Arthur and the Round Table. You think of owls. I hear it. Ooh, 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 ooh. I hear those owls. Bats. Bats. It's been such a long time since I've heard bats. I know they make a sound and it's kind of a screechy sound, but I don't remember how to make that sound. I guess I could look it up. I hear toads. I live close to a lake and I can hear the toads at night. So I visualize hearing some toads and maybe some running water. I feel chilly. You don't think you would go into the rooms when it's dark, Kino? That's very smart because there might be some other animals that come out. Maybe like some foxes or maybe, maybe some wolves. Lots of things might be out there. Does anybody hear crickets? Does anybody hear grasshoppers? Miss Porter would pass too. I don't know. I like hearing all the sounds. I love nature so much that I think going in the woods at night, maybe if they had a path and I could camp, I think I would like it. But you guys know I love nature. The dark woods. Yeah, a bear. Bears might be in there. You feel scary too. Oh, riding a horse when you thought about a night. I wasn't looking over at YouTube. This one starts with a picture. If you recall means to remember information. If you recall, when we ended the book, they said that they were going to go back to the treehouse the very next day. So I'm wondering if it says night. I'm wondering, good readers ask questions. Is this the same night or is this the next day? When I finish reading this chapter, I'm sure I'm going to have the answer to that question. Do you guys have any questions? Good readers ask questions because that's going to help them to think and to remember. You know how I like to say, lock it in. That's going to help them to lock the information in. The campfire song. I don't know that, Kendall. So Jack, he's got the medallion. Let me hold it back some. He set it on his dresser. Oh, I guess this is the notepad that he was writing on. And I just don't know, has he already gone to sleep? Well, you guys may have seen the words or what. Let's find out. Jack couldn't sleep. He put his glasses on. He looked at the clock. 5:30. Too early to get up. Yesterday, so many strange things had happened. Now he was trying to figure them out. He turned on light. He picked up his notebook. He looked at the list he'd made before going to bed. Oh, you have this book? Have you already read it? And hi, Sophie. Here's his list. Sometimes I know when there's a particular test that some of my kids have to take, and it says, what types of writing do you see in the book? Well, right here are his notes. This is the type of writing. Here are his notes. Found treehouse in the woods. Found lots of books in it. Pointed to the pteranodon picture in the book. Made a wish. Went to the time of dinosaurs. Pointed to the picture of Frog Creek Woods. made a wish, came home to Frog Creek. Do you guys see the pattern? When he looks in the book, when he points to something in the picture, and he makes a wish, he goes there. Infer how he's going to get here. How is he going to get here? What is he going to do? Jack pushed his glasses into place. Who was going to believe any of this? Not his mom or his dad or his third grade teacher, Miss Watkins, or any of you in third grade. Only his 7-year-old sister Annie. She'd gone with him to the time of dinosaurs. Can't you sleep? Who's talking to him? It was Annie standing in his doorway. Nope, said Jack. Me neither, said Annie. What are you doing? She walked over to Jack and looked at his notebook. She read the list. Aren't you going to write about the golden medal? She said. You mean the golden medallion, said Jack. He picked up his pencil and wrote, found this in dinosaur time. Aren't you going to put the letter M on the medal? Said Annie. Medallion, said Jack. It's not a medal. He added M. Aren't you going to write down about the magic person? Said Annie. We don't know for sure there is a magic person, said Jack. Well, someone built the tree house in the woods. Someone put the books in it. Someone lost a gold medal in dinosaur time. Medallion, Jack said for the third time. And I'm just writing the facts, the stuff we know for sure. Oh, I do remember reading in the first book that it said Jack liked real things. So I see now that before he writes it down, he wants to know for sure it's real. Let's go back to the treehouse right now. All right, guys. Who said this? Jack or Annie? You guys know the character traits. Who's the one that's always ready to go? Let's go! Jack or Annie? Said Annie. Were you right? And find out if the magic person is a fact. Are you nuts? Said Jack. The sun's not even up yet. Come on, said Annie. Maybe we can catch them sleeping. I don't think we should, said Jack. He was worried. What if the magic person was mean? What if he or she didn't want kids to know about the treehouse? Well, I'm going, said Annie. Do you think she's going to really go? Let's think back. How did this all start in the first place? Oh, I remember. Jack and Annie were walking home, and Annie said, I'll race you, and she ran into the woods. And Jack said, no, Annie, we've got to come home. But she went anyway. And then when they got in the woods, she saw the treehouse, and she said, hey, I'm going up. And Jack said, but we don't know who it belongs to. And she went anyway. So what's going to happen now? What's going to happen this time? Jack looked out his window at the dark gray sky. It was almost dawn. So that's when the sun's coming up, because remember, it's 5:20 in the morning. Was it 5:20? Let me go back and find the answer. It is 5:30. Good thing I went back to find the answer. I would have been wrong, because that's what I was thinking when all I had to do was just go back and find the answer. He sighed. Everyone sighed. Okay. Let's get dressed. I'll meet you at the back door. Be quiet. Yay, whispered Annie. She tiptoed away as quietly as a mouse. Jack put on jeans, a warm sweatshirt, and sneakers. He tossed his notebook and pencil into his, do you remember? Backpack. He crept downstairs. Annie was waiting by the back door. She shined a flashlight in Jack's face. Ta-da! A magic wand, she said. Shh! Don't wake up Mom and Dad, whispered Jack. Funny, Kendall. And turn the flashlight off. We don't want anyone to see us. Annie nodded and turned it off. She clipped it onto her belt. They slipped out the door into the cool, early morning air. Crickets were chirping. The dog next door barked. Quiet, Henry, whispered Annie. Henry stopped barking. Animals always seemed to do what Annie said. Let's run, said Jack. Oh, that's surprising. I would have thought it was Annie that said let's run. They dashed across the dark, wet lawn and didn't stop until they reached the woods. We need the flashlight now, said Jack. Annie took it off her belt and switched it on. Step by step, she and Jack walked between the trees. Jack held his breath. Well, let's see. Why? Why is Jack holding his breath? Why would he be holding his breath? The dark woods were scary. I like that, Kendall. I like that you're visualizing and you're thinking that sometimes stairs are creaky and they make sounds. And you said, was there creaking stairs? Maybe it was. I like that you're visualizing. Gotcha, said Annie, shining a flashlight in Jack's face. Jack jumped back. Then he frowned. Cut it out, he said. I scared you, said Annie. Jack glared at her. Stop pretending, he whispered. This is serious. Okay. Annie shined her flashlight over the tops of the trees. Now what are you doing, said Jack. Looking for the treehouse. The light stopped moving. There it was, the mysterious treehouse. At the top of the tallest tree in the woods. Annie shined her light at the treehouse and then down the tall ladder, all the way to the ground. What did she say? I'm going up, she said. She gripped the flashlight and began to climb. Wait, called Jack. What if someone was in the treehouse? Annie, come back. But what? I told you when you see the word but, that means that whatever that character wants to happen doesn't happen. So, wait, Jack called. What if someone was in the treehouse? Come, Annie, come back. But what does that mean? He wants her to come back. And we see the word but. What does that mean? But she was gone. The light disappeared. Jack was alone in the dark. And that's the end. In this chapter, I want to do the summary. Somebody wanted, but so then. Somebody wanted, but so then. Somebody, Jack, wanted to be able to go back to sleep, but he couldn't sleep. So Annie came into his room and they decided that they were going to go back to the treehouse. Somebody wanted, but so they snuck out of their house and they went to the treehouse. Then, when they got there, Annie went up into the treehouse. And that's what we have so far. So, when I come back and read this to you on Tuesday or Wednesday for my Japan people, it's called Leaving Again. Well, let's think about it. Where in the world are they going? Think about what you already know. They're in the treehouse, or at least Annie is right now. And the next chapter is called Leaving Again. Give me some predictions. What does that mean? What are we going to read about on Tuesday? I'll wait for you guys to give me your predictions. I know there's a little bit of a delay. I see it's going to change. Yes. Annie goes in the treehouse. Yes, you guys all had that. Hey, Abby. I see all this. I see it. She went up. She kept going. He should go up too. Okay. What are your predictions for tomorrow? Jack will look at the book about the night. Yes, Adrian. Your comment came in first. They're on the go to the times of the nights. Yes, Sarah and Yukino. Yes. So that's what we're going to find out Wednesday for you, Sarah Yukino, and for Rena, and Noah. And then Tuesday for the rest of the people that are watching. All right, guys, I hope you like that book. I want you to do something to make someone else smile today. I won't be on here to talk to you tomorrow. Make sure you do it tomorrow. I won't be on here to talk to you on Sunday. Make sure you do it then. Do something every single day to make someone else smile. Because in doing that, you're going to make yourself happy. I love you guys. I want you to think of something that you are happy about. Something that if someone gets on your nerves, something if someone hurts your feelings, something that if you just are not having a good day, you can focus on it and smile. I want you to lock that in your head. Now I want you to think of something that you did that you were proud of. Maybe it was creating something. Maybe it was helping someone else. Maybe it was speaking up for yourself. I want you to think about the thing that you did that you are proud of, and I want you to lock that in. So you should have the thing that you're happy about. You should have the thing that you did that you're proud of. Lock it in. Lock it in. Inhale. Exhale. Smile. You're beautiful. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Do something today to make yourself better than you were yesterday. And I'll see you guys in 3 days. Monday for some, Tuesday for others. I love you. Thank you. Bye.